Hey guys, if you are looking for a quick 10-minute yoga routine to help relieve stiffness in your glutes, to help recover if you had a glute heavy workout, that's exactly what we're going to do here. So you're going to feel a lot better once we finish. You're going to have less tightness in your hips, less stiffness in your knees and your back, and you're going to recover more quickly so you can get back to doing your other workouts with less stiffness and less time. So just do your best to follow along here. No experience required, no flexibility required, no equipment. Just press play, and again, do your best. Here we go. All right, we're just going to start with our right leg forward in a low lunge. Place your hands on your knees. Allow your hips to come forward until they stop, just until you feel a comfortable stretch through the front of your left hip, your hip flexors. Keep your chest kind of upright initially. And then as you exhale, if you want to give your neck and your shoulders a little break, allow your chin to come into your throat and lean forward. If you have any discomfort in the knees here, you can place a pad underneath your left knee. So if you have an extra t-shirt, if you have a pillow nearby, if you're at home, if you have a sweatshirt, just place that pillow under the knee, so there's no point in having any knee discomfort as we're stretching here. We're only here for about 45 seconds. Most of these stretches are going to be about 60 seconds, and if it's a cool down, that's typically what I recommend. Anything shorter than that, you're not really giving your muscles enough time to wind down. But since you're already warm, this lunge is going to feel like a lot for you if you've already done a workout. All right, let's go ahead and switch sides. Left leg forward, right leg back now. Again, hands go on top of the thighs. If you want to place a cushion of some sort underneath that right knee, go for it. Just allow your hips to come forward and down until you feel a stretch to the front of that right hip. Make sure that your shoulders are relaxed. And if you're still kind of breathing quickly from your workout, if you're still huffing and puffing, maybe breathing through your mouth, try to shift that breathing into your nose. Getting out of fight or flight and into rest and digest. And that's going to help you recover more quickly and make this cool down routine more effective. A couple more breaths here. Again, just kind of focusing on slowing down that breathing, focusing on stretching your hips. All right, and then release. Here we're going to move into a seated twist, and this is going to focus on your glutes. So I want you to bring your left leg straight out in front of you, cross your right foot over your left knee, and then hug your right knee into your chest with both hands in a way so you feel the stretching through your right glute. So pulling the knee in toward the chest, stretching the hips. You can also turn toward the right here. This is going to create a pleasant stretch for your spine as well. But if you want to keep it glute focused, then just focus on pulling the knee in toward the chest. Breathe in and out of your nose the best you can. If you notice that it's difficult to do this stretch for whatever reason, you can bring your knee inside, or you bring your foot inside the knee and then hug the knee in, just a little bit more space there. So just some options for this stretch. And if you want to make this more intense, you can also bring your elbow outside the knee, and this is going to help you focus more on your spine. All of these things are good variations. Just choose whichever one feels the best to you. We've got about 10 more seconds here. All right, and then release, switch sides. So right leg comes out in front. You're going to bring your left foot over your right knee now. Give your left knee a hug, pull that in toward your chest, so you're feeling that stretch through the left outer thigh. Breathe in and out of your nose. As you exhale, maybe going deeper into this twist, looking over toward the left. And again, really focusing on slowing down your breathing here. Slowing down your breathing, focusing on your body. That's what's going to help your body wind down, kind of switch off from fight or flight mode, get into rest and digest, and that's where the recovery is going to happen. Your workout is great because you're pushing yourself, you're doing the calculated damage necessary to your body to build strength, but if you're not focusing on your recovery, then you're not going to rebuild that strength. So recovery is really important, guys. This kind of stretching, if you can do it 3 times per week, then you're going to really notice the effects. All right, and go ahead and release. We're going to have you take it down onto your back for a reclined figure 4. So cross your right foot over your left knee, kind of making this figure 4 shape with your right leg. Grab the back of your left thigh, flex your toes toward your shin, and hold here, breathing in and out of your nose. Make sure that you're flexing those toes back toward the shin to protect your knee. And you want to focus on external rotation through the hip here. So think about getting your right knee to face to the outside. If you can, you can relax your head and shoulders and neck down on the ground. That's hard for a lot of people, though, so if you notice that your shoulders are off the ground, that's okay, too. Just focus on this stretch through your glute, through your outer thigh, breathing in and out of the nose. One more breath here. All right, then we're going to switch sides. Cross your left ankle over your right thigh. Grab the back of your right thigh. Try to get that left knee to face to the outside, externally rotating the hip. The goal of the stretch, though, is to feel it in the right areas. So you want to feel this in the outer thigh, in your glutes. It's not just to mirror me. You don't just want to look at me and try to recreate the shape I'm doing. You want to do the pose as it works for you, your body, your flexibility levels. Keep breathing in and out of your nose. Keep your body relaxed. And this is not a very long routine, guys, so stick with me to the end. We've got another really great pose coming up after this. Probably the best pose you can do in yoga for stretching your hips. And this pose we're doing right now is preparing you perfectly for it if you're not already as flexible as you would like to be. All right, go ahead and release. From here, we're going to go into Pigeon. And again, Pigeon is probably the best exercise you can do for your glutes in yoga as far as mobility goes, but it is difficult to do, especially if you're not super flexible. So first thing we're going to do, bring your right knee outside the right hip. If you're more flexible, you can bring your shin closer to parallel to the top of the mat. If you're less flexible, bring it closer in toward the groin. And then from here, you're going to slide the left knee back, or the left leg back. Try to get that leg as straight as you can, parallel to the edge of the mat. If you can't quite do that, you can bring the knee to the outside a little bit, kind of like you're in a 90-90 position, like you see me here. And then just do your best to get to the point where you can shift that weight to the hips and slide the leg all the way back. This pose is, again, really nice for your, well, we're targeting the glutes, but it's also really nice for your knees and your back. It helps to use your hands to kind of guide your weight into your hips. And it does take some time to do this. So it does take some time for your body to loosen up. So we want to hold this for at least 60 seconds. We also want to make sure that we're doing this on a regular basis. So I've said this before, but guys, if you can fit in 10 to 15 minutes of these types of workouts 3 times per week, then you're going to really notice the results in your everyday life, your other workouts. We've got tons of free routines here on the Manful Yoga YouTube channel, which you can check out, so be sure to subscribe, turn on notifications. We've got new videos coming out every Tuesday, and you won't miss out on those, and that'll be easier to make it consistent. All right, let's go ahead and switch sides. So same thing, other side. Start with that left knee outside the left hip. Depending on your hip flexibility, that the heel can be closer to the groin or further away. And then you're going to slide your right leg back the best you can. Again, if you can't quite get it straight back, then you can bend it a little bit, like this, kind of closer to a 90-90 position. And then just work on getting the weight into your hips. And again, over time, with practice and with breathing, you're going to be able to do it. You just have to be consistent. Use your hands to help get into that position. One other thing that you can do here that's pretty cool is you can put a block or you can put a pillow underneath your hip. So this is a really cool variation. But you can put the block or a pillow underneath the hip, and that's just going to make it a lot easier to ease into the stretch. So here's another idea for you if you're struggling with Pigeon. All right, we've got a couple more breaths to go here. Continue to focus on that breathing. Every breath, you're letting that weight settle into your hips a little bit more. Make sure that you're not gritting your teeth. Make sure that you're not, being really tense, but try to breathe into the discomfort. It's almost done. It's a finite amount of time. It's not going to last forever. All right, and then go ahead and come out of that. All right, guys, if you enjoyed that workout, if you're looking for a workout to build muscle, we've actually got a glute building workout that we just put out on YouTube. This is part of a free muscle building series that you can find here on the Manful Yoga YouTube channel. Click right over here to check that out and give it a shot. Subscribe and turn on notifications. New videos are released every Tuesday at 9 a.m. We've got a lot of these videos coming out, so don't miss out. Be sure to like this video, leave a comment if you have some feedback. And we also do have a brand new podcast we just launched called the Better Man Podcast. More details on that in the description. I'll see you guys in the next video.